everybody! Today's video is gonna be about dimension and color, and this time I will try my best to make this video shorter because the last one was like too long. I didn't like it. I will try to change the length of the videos. 24, 25, I think it's enough. It's enough. Yeah. Is it enough? Yeah, it is enough. So let's get started. The color builds the volumes and corrects eventual surface failures. It's a good solution to solve some space problems, creating optical illusion. With this optical illusion, the room using paint, the room will look completely different. Let me give you the magic of color. For example, for raising a ceiling with the low high on the ceiling, it is possible if you paint all the walls in the same color. Also, if you paint the floor and the ceiling in a light color, that will give the same impression of a taller ceiling. Using vertical lines is a great way, again, to give that height that you need to create that illusion that the space has is higher than you think. Now the opposite. If you have a high ceiling and you need to make it to bring it down a little bit, a great way to do is painting the ceiling in a dark color. That again will create an illusion of a shorter height. Another way to make the height lower is to have a dark floor. That will help you decrease the height. And again, creating that feeling that you are in a room with a low ceiling. In this case, it's not a good idea to have wallpapers or vertical lines or curtains with vertical lines as well, because that will increase instead of decrease the height of the ceiling. If you have a small room and you need to make it larger, to enlarge that room, to expand that room, a good option is to paint all the walls and the ceiling in a light color. If the floor is light too, that will be a plus. That will help you create that feeling of a really an expand place. Another good option is putting a big mirror in a strategic place, in a place that will increase that the light that is coming from the light walls painted. If the room is small, don't overdo on the rugs, because that will, instead of expanding the place, it will be the opposite. And don't use big elements on the walls as well, like big paintings or sculptures that you want to put on the wall. Try to minimize that if the room is small. You don't need to overdo things or to put too much furniture or too much rugs, as I said before. To create a focal point or to reduce the depth of the room, paint one wall in a color of your choice depending on the room. Like I said in a previous video, the color that you choose depends on the room and depends on the purpose of the room. Go check out the last video to understand what I'm talking about. Now, if you want to compact the environment to make it more welcoming, but you have a big space, paint all the walls and the ceiling in a dark shade. That will make the room look cozier and not so much expanded. The last point that I'm gonna touch are the rooms with a small depth. The small depth that you want to increase, and for that use paint on the wall horizontal lines. It can be just like all the walls or two walls or just one. It's enough to expand that wall and give it a more depth. In short, horizontal lines give a feeling of elongation on the room and makes the ceiling look lower. In the other side, the vertical lines give an impression of height of high ceiling. To wrap up this short video, just explaining the dimension of the dimension and the color, the power that the color have on the dimension, the way they can change every room. Because if you put a specific type of color, and imagine in the all the walls or just in the ceiling, that's enough to make the room look completely different, to create that illusion that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. That's the power of the color, and it's a simple way to change a room. If you buy a house, don't be sad if you see small rooms because there are big rooms that you want to compact, because there are simple ways to do that with just painting or arranging of the furniture or the type of floor. Those are the simple ways to change any room size without having to touch or having to build some other walls or to delete some walls as well. That's the simple way to do it, with paint. Cool colors give a sense of greater space, and warm colors will embrace the space and give a sense of enclosure. Those were the simple and easy tips I got for you for regarding to dimension using color. Use it on your benefit. Use it to create the space that are close to what you desire and close to the purpose and needs of your room. See you in the next video. Take care. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, save this video on your playlist as well, because you're probably gonna need it in the future. Stay tuned for the last video from the series of the factors of color. That is going to be the lighting. I hope I create a small video just like this with straightforward points, just for you to understand each point in a simple way. Take care. See you. Bye.